She'll just have to... I don't know. So that I heard is blocked off. But, oof. Ouch. Awesome. Thank you, dude. I'll go check it out after the stream's done. Okay, actually, what we're gonna do first, we gotta freaking heal, man. I forgot that, you know, we haven't really healed in all that time. Let's eat bento. Bring on the rice. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's get out of here. I suppose so. I'll have to see what it is. Okay. Save here, I think. Yeah, let's keep playing. Okay. Okay, victory. 168 experience, so yeah, I don't know. I suppose I'm thinking that maybe different characters have like their levels carried differently. So like, you know, Yai at level 1 is maybe not, you know, the same as, you know, the other guys at level 1. Not sure. Ah, Hornbit. It's kind of a strange name, to be honest. Everybody's always after Yai. Okay. There's that. Let's go south first, actually. What's the thing there? I heard it's blocked off. I don't know if a lockpick will do it. But let's try. Yep, okay. So it's something else we have to do. So let's push on forward. Okay. Let's go inside here. Let's see what this is about. Any way to open this? Let's try passport. Nope. There's a seal, but I don't know if that will do much. To be honest, I don't even know what it really does. I don't know. Okay, how about this? Let's... No clue. Okay. Okay, looks like... Let's actually save here, but looks like we can't go in there quite yet. Hold on. I need a damn map. Where are we? Okay, here's a town. BC levels up. Okay. Still no Yaya? Still no Yaya. Oh, never mind. She levels up. Yay. I learned a new jutsu. Okay. What is in here? You can't take a ship abroad without a passport. Let's get our passport. Ready? Forgive me. Please go ahead. Okay. Welcome to Sogan Town. I heard that Mr. Chin is sick again. Oh, that's what it did. It's the equivalent of Pokemon's Repel. I'm going to start taking Chinese lessons. There's a huge kind of broom in China that people clear roads with. Okay, so that's shop. Let's... Bears Castle's doors are really strong. Yeah. You don't say. Mr. Chin is Chinese. You don't say. The Yo-Kick drink found in China can cure my father's illness. Please take me there with you. I'll stay here and look after Mr. Chin. Lin took Yai's place. Abisumaru. Yai's good, but Lin's cute too. And so Abisumaru learned that Lin was a kung fu expert. Cough, cough. Okay, so that's where we need to. Alright, so okay, let's... They look practically identical. It's said that a beanstalk once grew in a lake. That's a harbor. Okay. Don't forget your passport. I don't know why we would forget our passport, but okay. That's the death place. Let us first, let's heal up. Just in case. Actually, you know what? No. No, it's a little much, and I need to use that money on, like, armor and weapons and stuff. What'll be? Let's see. There's a nunchuck, red twin sai. So it's either the nunchuck or the twin sai that I think she uses. Let's what? Let's see. Let's check Lin. So that, yeah, she uses this. Which is attack 30, defense -4. Which I mean might be worth it. Maybe. You know what? Might as well. Nah. I think the rest of my guys have correct weapons. Okay, let's Lin. Let's keep the nunchuck though. Let us just check what would be appropriate armor for. Will be okay. Okay, so so we have 137, so we can't really get too many. You can really only get one thing, and that's the wisdom helmet. So, this is 20. Okay, she can. Okay, so it's the Jinpachi, and can be used on both Yai and Lin. So, let us might as well get that. Okay, what do we need? I'm not gonna get anything, but I'm curious as to what she can use. Okay, so So yeah, headgear, you know, she can use the wisdom for hand armor. Let's see. She cannot use the savage gauntlet. In fact, she can't really use... She can use... No, she can't really use anything. Okay. In terms of hand armor, in terms of body armor... Nothing. Not anything that we have here. So I think... Okay, so the rest of the stuff Goemon can get, the iron shell, as it's called, that's the helmet, the iron helmet, and the savage gauntlet. That's about it. So I think what what I will do is I'm gonna grind a little bit on my own. I'll still be here, just, you know, mic off. And then after that, we can take a little bit of a break. And then I will be back here, playing more Ganbare Goemon Gaiden. Till then. Okay, I am back. And, so right now we have all the equipment we need. So there's only one thing left to do. We are going to set sail for China, apparently. Okay. I remember this. Nah, let's get out of here. I don't know if it's the same thing exactly, but I remember last time it was almost like a peep show or something like that. What is it? I'm recovering after surgery. Dougie. No, that's Kitty. I'm your rock. I'm your therapy. Another dude. Treasure mountains to the northeast. Its geological structure is uneven. So I'll also mention that the outfit that these guys are wearing, you know, the famous Chinese outfits and stuff like that, it's specific to the Qing dynasty. So for example, you know, different dynasties had their own unique clothing styles. And the Japanese clothing styles with like kimonos and yukatas are reminiscent of the Tang dynasty, as that was the dynasty in power when China first made contact with Japan. In Korea, the main clothing styles, traditional clothing styles, is reminiscent of the Han Dynasty. And it's for the same reasons, because that is when there was the first real contact between Korea and China around that time. Before then, both countries were very, very different. I suspect before China had influence, both countries were somewhat similar to each other in a lot of ways, but the original people in Korea actually arrived as nomads, very similar to like Mongolians and like Manchu people. It was when they arrived in what would be Korea that they kind of settled down and stopped, being nomads. It's likely that the Yayoi people of Japan were a group of people who lived along the coast of what is now Korea, and were pushed out when, the group that would become Koreans kind of pushed them out. Of course, in Japan, they mixed with what was known as the Jomon people, who were likely related to, like, was now Siberian people in, that peninsula of Russia that's kind of close to Japan. It's kind of that area. So I can see that there's a bot in my chat, but I'm keeping that for now because I want to try to see if I can automatically remove or ban any of those bots that keep popping up. Because I don't want to keep dealing with them every single time. Oftentimes when I get basically, no chatters, a bot just pops up. And I hate that shit. Okay, I think... Let's go this way. So I'm looking at the map, and there's a little bit of a town up in the northeast. Sky Kid kind of reminds me of, first of all, there's the games, Sky Kid that, we're already done with. But also, that demon in one of the early episodes of Inuyasha. Kinda. But of course all that is based off of actual, Japanese mythology. So, there's that. What I'm thinking of doing is maybe basically as soon as I get out of China, I may end up ending the stream there. Because we've been streaming for a decent amount of time, I think, and it's a reasonable amount of time to stop the stream. I usually like to stream for about 3-ish hours. Maybe a little bit more, depending on the game, and, not counting, like, starting soon, ending soon, intermission, that kind of thing. These pandas sure pack a punch. Kinda, you know, sometimes. I know it's, you know, getting dark earlier now. I don't like that. You know, unlike, you know, my mom who always complains about going to work in the dark, or, you know, having gone to school in the dark. I actually prefer it being later out for longer than I do about having more hours of daylight in the morning. Okay, I have these 2 levels up. Okay, we have, this is shumai, which is a food, actually. Ni hao, welcome to China. Treasure Mountain scary. Giant broom? I think Goku had one. Goku, if you don't know, is referencing, was it Journey to the West, which is an old Chinese tale. Goku went to Treasure Mountain to fight a demon. Yeah, so, that's also what Dragon Ball is based off of. Past that wall is a lethal desert. Treasure Mountain has monsters. I'm Mr. Chin's top disciple. He makes bad puns like the cow was bred for butter. I think that guy probably what he talked to. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Where do we go first? So there's a healing spot, but let's check our weapons. What'll be? Okay, let's see. What weapons do we have? We have that. These actually might be better than what we currently have. Let me check. Yeah, I think that is the case. Oh, full. But it's pretty expensive. So vacuum bow can only be used by Yae. There's this that can be used by Goemon, and then this by Goemon. So, it looks like I think I'll have to be grinding yet again And yet again, you know, I'll be around for the grind session. I just yeah, I think what I'll do is get through Treasure Mountain and be done with the stream. But anyway, I will see you then. Okay, I changed my mind. I think I will end the stream here. Thank you all for joining me with Super Smash Project number 125, Ganbare Goemon Gaiden. We will go through Treasure Mountain next time. Until then, doodles.